Hello everybody and welcome back to the League of Legends. Today we are playing support Tahm Kench, and this is our take 2 because last game our ADC was a bit too aggressive and consistently died to points where I told her she should have just backed off because she was too low. And honestly, that's the one thing that pissed me off the most. The fact that she didn't learn from mistakes. She kept, no matter how far behind she got, no matter how low she was, she refused to back and she just kept dying. That made me sad inside. That made me cry inside, pretty much. So we're going to start off with our Q, because we all know that we got to get off some poke, especially depending on who our ADC is, and it's a Twitch. So that's going to be an interesting little thing. And it seems like it's a mid cannon. Haven't seen that in a while. Haven't seen that in a long while. And our team is pretty much perfect. Let's just set it up to its final phases. Never mind, it was actually pretty weird. Never mind. Oh wow, I even messed it up. So we have top Aatrox, Jungle Kha'Zix, mid Anivia, ADC Thresh, and support Tahm Kench. And they have top Aurelia, Jungle Echo. Echo was the mid lane in our last game, and he just got super fed and he got super annoying. Mid Cannon, ADC Twitch, and support Zyra. And for all of the guys who are telling me just let it go, I will not let it go. I was literally like really ticked off at the end of that last game. It was just, I just wasn't happy. Wow, what's that? CLG? He's a member of CLG? No, I'm just kidding. If he was a member of CLG, I'd be like, oh, I wonder how he got that. I wonder how he got that. Yep, it's Kennen mid. That's kind of strange. And he's going, of course, the casual thing for Kennen mid would be to go ADC-ish, or well, not AD for the beginning, because it helps getting strong auto attacks on him. It lets you farm a lot better. Since you don't want to use your mana or your energy, he uses energy. Actually, you don't want to use all your energy up too early. And I'm going to be pretty much big, bulky, and tanky. I'm going to say this is going to be a bit of an interesting thing, because they do have a good amount of disengage. I'm actually going to go ahead and, rather than what I usually do, because they do have a Jungle Echo, that's going to be a pretty big early game if he wants to make some plays. So I'm actually going to go, what I did last game because they had Leona, I warded the bush so that they couldn't catch us out as easily with a EQ combo. Instead I'm going to ward lane because I don't want Echo to get any early kills. And last game they had a Master Yi, so it's like, oh, Master Yi's a farming jungler, he's not going to gank too early. You gotta really pay attention to your enemy team to see how it goes down. Like, they're not gonna make too many aggressive plays. Like, the Leona made a lot of aggressive plays that last game. And I kind of got my W and my E, because I knew, like, if she was gonna jump in, I should have my W ready so I could devour her and punish her for getting too aggressive. Which I did, except, you know, we did actually almost got a kill when she first got aggressive. But then things went, pretty wrong after that. Because, you know, the Calista tried baiting the Leona in with a heal and ended up dying, which really didn't help my cause. Didn't help our cause whatsoever. Okay, so he's going to get off a hook. He should be careful, though, I feel. Okay, so this, I feel like we're taking a lot of poke, because Thresh doesn't have a big auto attack range. His base auto damage isn't too strong either, so this is going to be a bit difficult for us. We got to play really passive. And they're going to play really passive, so it's kind of going to be a farming kind of game. I mean, Thresh can go aggressive with his hook, and if I can devour them, it's going to be pretty good on our side of the field. But we got to be careful here and there. Okay, so now we're level 3, so we can get our shield, which is going to help us kind of sustain in lane very well. Because if you guys don't know, it converts all your gray health into a shield, or you can also do ahead and if you don't activate it again, you will allow it to decay. 20% of your gray health will turn back into normal health. So it's very good for staying in lane if you take a bit of damage. The more damage it becomes, the less you heal percentage-wise. But if you take a little bit of damage, you're going to heal a good amount of it back, which is pretty nice. So it seems like Zyra's getting pretty close. He's probably trying to go ahead and get off grasping roots, or whatever it's called, in order to get us pulled in, which is going to be a bit bad if we let that happen. If we look, we just had a Kangmin coming in, so they'll have a Kangmin coming in, so I should focus trying to get that Relic Shield gold. And like you see, like, I got a good amount of gray health, and a good amount of it's going to become health again. So the only thing I'd be worried is getting too caught out, because I don't want to get too caught out. Hopefully now I can go ahead and get this for the Thresh. No, he's going to steal it. I don't know why. That's just mean. I could have converted that into gold for both of us. I don't know why I always goof for Kha'Zix first clear. So Kha'Zix apparently goofed on his fourth clear. They're actually going to gank on the Echo. I don't know why, especially since it's over a wall. It should make it hard for the Anivia to actually help. But both the junglers were mid. They're all pretty low, so it's not too bad. But I feel that since the Anivia has such low mana, it was kind of bad to kind of force a gank like that. Okay, so Aatrox is going to kill the Aurelia Force, which is very powerful. He didn't lose his passive either, so that's going to give him a big advantage in top lane. That's pretty nice. So, let's see. The problem is they have the plants, so she's planning if we do get aggressive, she will punish us for it, of course, using her plants. Which are going to be problematic, of course, definitely problematic. Okay, I'm going to take that out. I was hoping it could proc the Relic Shield, but it didn't, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to start leveling up my E because I do like having the ability to make a better shield because it'll allow me to kind of like get less punished for any mistakes we make in lane. Since we are kind of probably going to make mistakes. Echo, I actually should go back soon to get wards, but we're actually just kind of farming pretty well in the tower. So I feel like it's all good for now. They're kind of pushing the wave a bit with the Zybe's plants, but that's pretty decent. I mean, if the Kha'Zix isn't too low, yeah, he went back after that, which is good. He'll be able to go ahead and gank for us. Oh, it looks like the Twitch went back too, so that's even better. So he should be a little bit lacking on experience points. So if Kha'Zix does go in, that will be pretty good. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Oh, he's not coming in. I was planning on going ahead and exhausting for him, but it seems like he's not going to come for our aid. I'm just going to pop my pink ward, or my potion I mean, because I plan on going ahead and using it soon. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and get that, so I'm actually going to go ahead and exhaust. So he's going to go ahead and go invisible. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I don't know why he went that way, because now I can slow him down, and the Thresh could probably hook him. I'm actually going to eat the Thresh and get a little bit of a movement speed boost, which is going to allow me to throw the Thresh into him, and he's going to get off that hook. So hopefully you can kill... Oh, I stole that by mistake. My bad. My bad. My bad. Just going to say that's my bad. I didn't mean to KS him. Hopefully he understands that I didn't mean to catch him. Oh, this thing's almost dead. That stinks. I just saw a ward in here because the minions were still attacking us. And I thought I could clear it for us. That's my bad. Because now I kind of wasted my ward a bit. My red trinket there a bit. I wasted it a bit. It would have been nicer if I could have used it to clear the ward that was not almost dead. So that's fine, I guess. So let's see. The Aatrox lost his pass, so he should definitely be much more careful now around the Aurelia. And, oh, Echo's coming in, so now that's going to give him the right goal to be cautious. And, oh, cool, now that we got that kill, I can go ahead and, since I got it, I can go ahead and get everything that I wanted, which is nice. Sadly, the Echo can't get, the ADC Thresh, who definitely will need the early boost, won't be able to get too much. But now I can get wards and boots, so that's going to help us in laning, of course. It's going to allow me to better set up my Tongue Lash, Devour combo with my Acquired Taste. All good. Just gonna give him a heart because he's a good laner. You see, he queued in as a support, but he's like, okay, we need an ADC. He was willing to become an ADC, which I do like. I do like those kind of people who are like, okay, maybe I had this role, and maybe it's team builder, but I mean, like, if you're willing to, like, change for your teammates and kind of to make it easier on your whole team, I like that a lot in a person. You know they're good-hearted. They're gonna do stuff for you. And I'm going to go ahead and put down this pink ward. They actually have a pink ward in here, so I'm going to be able to go ahead and take it down. If they do come for me, I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get out alive. I'm actually going to go ahead and slap her with my tongue. If she still does come in, yeah, that forced her to back off because she isn't too sure of herself now because she saw that I had vision of her and took her out. I just love that southern accent. Or whatever accent it is, it's some kind of accent. If it's not southern, I apologize. I am not well known to accents. Not well known at all. I'm going to kill this thing because, you know, money. Nope, never mind. I'm going to run. And, ooh, she's going to go ahead and get hooked. The minion's going to get in the way, sadly. Very sadly, he's going to get in the way. I feel like me and the... Ooh, I got that good. That's good. I was afraid I wasn't going to get it because I didn't even realize I had the relic shield up. So let's see. I have my ultimate, so he actually can come in from behind. Thresh. Ult behind them. I'm going to ask him, does he want to ult behind them? Okay, they aren't really joining me, and I should be able to come in. And let's see. She's going to get stunned, so that's good. I'm actually going to go ahead and slow down this guy here. Oh, that's going to be a hook. Ooh. No! My bad. I meant to grab the... Dang it. My bad. I meant to eat the Zyra, but I guess. Oh well, that's definitely my bad. I should have realized that I couldn't eat the Zyra because I didn't have my Devourer stacks on her, or my acquired taste stacks on her, which should have made it obvious. And because I couldn't click on her, it made me automatically click on the closest target, which was Thresh. Even though I actually clicked on her, but Thresh is a good guy. I really like people who are good people, who are like, okay, you made a mistake, it's fine. You know, makes you feel, you know, there are good people in this world. I mean, I did that with the Calista too. Not saying I didn't try to get along, but she kept making the same mistake over and over and over again. I told her it was fine. She actually blamed herself, which I felt like she was a good person. The Calista was definitely a good person. She definitely tried her best. She even admitted in the beginning of the game that she didn't know if she was going to be any good because she was coming back to League of Legends from a while of being off of it. But I mean, she made so many mistakes that she should have learned from at some point. So I feel like we should be able to take some bit of the torch here. We shouldn't have to be too afraid. Even if the Echo comes in, we should be able to peel off and take him down. And they're teleporting in. The Twitch has teleport, so that's probably the Twitch. I mean, it could have been the Irelia, but I feel like it would have been the Twitch. The Irelia is top lane. She wasn't teleporting, so it had to be the Twitch. I was just making sure I knew who it was. And the Twitch, I didn't feel like he was problematic enough. Oh, he's taking a Pinkwood. Not cool, dude. Not cool. No one likes the Pinkwood being taken. This is almost done, so I'm going to put down another one. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Nope. I was going to lick him, but I couldn't get him close with my tongue. And Thresh? Thresh, why are you going mid lane? Thresh, why are you going mid lane? Whatever, I mean, it doesn't really matter all too much. I'm going to go ahead and grab her. Kind of try to draw them out, but, you know, they're going to be a little bit afraid and just back off. Oh, I messed that up for him, my bad. Hopefully, I get this in time, but if I don't, I'm not going to try to take it anyways. I'll let him have it if I can't have it in time. Too bad I didn't have it in time. So let's see. She's going to try to grab me. I do have a bit of damage on me, so I'm going to go ahead and heal up with the potion. And I feel like they might be trying to come in. Ooh, that hit a minion. What? I thought I was going to hit him. My tongue's a bit too wide, I guess. Actually, something that a lot of Tahm Kenches do that I don't think about too much is you can throw that down and get off a slow and a stack of your acquired taste, which makes it then harder to devour them. But I mean, it's not too bad after all. It's not too bad in the very slightest. So I'm going to go ahead and chuck this at the Twitch just to get off some damage, you know. Getting off a bit of damage while you can is pretty nice. Going to go ahead and slow down with that. And then exhaust. Ooh, what? I stole that by mistake. My bad. Oh man, I'm a dirty person. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I didn't mean to KS it. My bad. I'm gonna just be like, tears. I mean, like, I didn't mean to. I don't even know how I stole that. I was just, like, trying to kill her. I mean, I wasn't trying to steal. I was trying to do as much damage as I can because I didn't want her to get out alive again. Especially after the mistake I made last time when I accidentally had her survive. That was definitely my bad. I don't know. That one minion going there is not... Oh, no. Can I... I don't think I can save the Nivea's life. Or can I? I want to save you, Nivea! Can I save... Okay. I'll put myself in a really bad place. Okay, I got snared there, so I'm possibly dead. Possibly dead. I'm gonna go ahead and slow him down. Try my best to survive. She managed to snare me out of my ultimate, but my whole screen moved and shifted as I was gonna ult it, and then it didn't move. It was like... Got stuck right back where I was. You see, if you double tap it, you can go ahead and ult faster, but it gives your team less of a chance. I'm gonna go ahead and say we should focus on getting this, because we need to really take this. This will be bad from the get. Like, Kha'Zix is not gonna try to steal it, looks like. Oh, he doesn't have smite? What did he use smite on? Dang it. That was a good steal if we had smite. Not saying it was his fault. I mean, if you don't have smite, you don't have smite. He probably wasn't expecting to have to switch to dragon. Looking at it now, AP. Pretty much the only damage is on AP champion. So I'm going to go ahead and start building the Legion. Aegis of the Legion. Just get this all under my belt. ooh, I can get the full thing now, which will give all of AP and health regeneration to my team, which will be very strong, very strong. And I'll try to give my Thresh some kills. Thresh, let's get you some kills. Since I feel pretty bad, I'm going to try to actively get him some kills. If he's still fine with it, I'm going to say I'm going in. Come on, Thresh. Nope. He's going to leave. I was hoping we could get something done there. They're actually putting a ward down, which isn't too horrible, but we want to be cautious of it nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this down here. And no, I didn't mean to throw that down. I meant to get the ward. Now they're going to see her. So I'm going to go ahead and try to go far way around. Gonna go ahead and see if Twitch is anywhere near, and I'm gonna throw that guy down. So we're gonna go ahead and take it. Of course, I had to take it because if I let the Anivia try to take it, that would probably have allowed the ward to go unharmed. So let's see, what can I do here? There's not much we can actually do here, so I'm gonna say, okay, so the whole team is there. Twitch is possibly gonna die. Gonna go ahead and just throw that down for the extra stacks. Gonna go ahead and get her down. I want to keep that going, the acquired taste, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep it going. Yeah, it's gonna start fading away now. And Twitch is coming back in. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and dodge that. Thresh is gonna get the kill, which is pretty nice, pretty nice. Gonna go ahead and teleport as soon as possible. I probably should teleport farther, but I was a little afraid of doing that. Ooh, I stole that minion, so I'm gonna go ahead and just back. Gonna say good job. This minion's gonna go ahead and try to stop me from backing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it with my rail shield bonus, and I feel like the echo is probably coming. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a ward down here and run. Put a ward down here and run. Actually, Echo didn't come, but the Aurelia did. Someone was coming. I knew someone was coming. I didn't see the Echo, so I'm like, okay, Echo might be coming. But he's mid lane. So I feel like our team is doing a pretty good job in reacting. The Kha'Zix is dying a lot, but I mean, he hopefully can do better later on. I feel like Kha'Zix is someone that's very hard to play right, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, saying he's probably just struggling a bit and he's gonna get better. And then say, Gotta do your best. Upgrade trinkets. I don't want to upgrade my trinket now. I mean, sure, it'll be upgrading it later will be helpful. I actually put 2 wards down there by mistake. Oops. It's going to take down one of them, so it doesn't really matter. I really didn't need my wards from then on, so it really didn't matter too much. I don't really care. So let's see. There's Echo going in after the Anivia. And they're both getting, looks like, stunned. Echo's going to get killed by the Kha'Zix, so I'm going to say, good job, team. All of them did a good job. And it seems like they're going to get out of that just fine. I don't know. I'm actually going to go to the Thresh's aid. Go to thy Thresh's aid. And I'm going to go ahead and eat him in case he needs it. Going to go ahead and just be like, what? I hit the wrong person. Dang it. Okay, I'm not going to steal that. So maybe that helped. Maybe that helped a bit, considering all things. Hey, Cannon. Hey. I'm going to just put a wall here, just see if Cannon's over there. And let's see, can I... I'm not going to try... I'm going to be a bit careful. So they did back off. The Anivia should be careful with how low mana she has. I'm actually going to go ahead and take her into the fight a bit faster. Just give her a bit... Why'd she go that way? Well, I guess, you know, she was low, so that's natural to be a bit cautious. And everything. I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the Aatrox. Go to the Aatrox. I'm hoping he'll come bot lane with me. Kind of like be like, yay. Is he going to come with me? No. Dang, I was hoping we could go ahead and get the Echo. It seems like the Echo definitely backed off. I'm going to say I'm going mid lane, going to ask for some help from somebody. And it seems like someone's in their jungle now, other than me. Going to actually throw this down here. to be careful. And I'm going to go ahead and, sweet, make sure there's no wards in here. There's no wards in here, so that's good. Anivia, did she teleport in? Gonna go ahead and try to lick him. Minion's gonna get in the way, sadly. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this guy. Just because, you know, share the wealth. Gonna go ahead and throw that at her. And I think that gave her the gold, actually. Gave her some gold off of it, which is pretty nice. Did I get him? It's hard to tell when they're invisible. It seems like he just went invisible and didn't move all too much. Gonna hit the minion there. Not too matterful. Gonna throw that out. Get a little bit of damage on the whoever, and I guess I'm gonna get some damage down on the plants. Gonna go ahead and shield the blast with my E. And I'm gonna say overall it's not too bad at all. So let's see, he's gonna throw down his W, try to catch out the Anivia, it looks like. I'm actually gonna go ahead and eat the Anivia and run with her because let's get out of this alive. Sorry I couldn't save the Thresh. And the Anivia probably shouldn't be going back into that. Gonna throw that out, try to block him if he does come too close. He already has the Random Hurricane, which is a bit problematic. Not too problematic, but a bit problematic. Let me go ahead and lick him. Okay, I was gonna try to get that, but whatever. Gonna go share some gold with her, I guess. Gonna share some gold. 80 Thresh is pretty fun. I know. Gonna give him a little smiley face because 80 Thresh is boss. No. Gonna be like, yo. My show just about to literally half Twitch his health. Hopefully, it's silliness. It's very silliness. Yo, what's up, guys? You wanna jump me? Can I get you to jump me? I don't have many mana, but if I did in my Devour, it would have been nice. I mean, I'm gonna back anyway, so it's not like I wasted too much. I mean, I did exhaust, which wasn't too good on my part, considering I didn't have enough mana to follow it up. But if I had enough mana to follow it up, that would have been pretty nice, in my opinion. Our team's going in on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this to jump. Gonna do whatever I can to get some assists here because, you know, greedy for them assists. And that's about all we can do here. So I'm gonna just go ahead and back off now like I was planning to. Just take my bid out here and say thank you for the meal. You know, since, you know, I do like eating people. It's my favorite meal, you know, ever. People are tasty, yo. So let's see, I can go ahead and get this and get this. Still gonna have quite a bit of gold, so I'm gonna start building towards my next item, which will be Dead Man's Plate, which, if you guys, since you guys didn't see my last video, I was saying I was gonna go for Dead Man's Plate because of the increased movement speed from the ability Momentum, which will help me better get into position to use my abilities to, you know, go in rather than just go out. Sadly, I don't have much I can actually do to initiate unless I can get off a good eating or throw my teammate in. But whatever. Okay, Aatrox is gonna run. I feel like if he stayed in, there could have been a good, you know, counterattack there, especially with both of them having revive passives, which is a bit sad. But, you know, not much you can do in that situation. Gonna go ahead and slow them down. I have my heal, so I'm not like too worried as long as I don't get too like snared. I mean, like, I'm not too afraid at all of them. And I'll start healing it up, pretty much most of it, so that's pretty nice. Gonna go ahead and take some of these down. Well, me and Kozik's gonna take them down. Doesn't really matter too much. So, as long as it becomes pretty bulky, becoming my team's tank will be pretty necessary, considering none of our teammates are going really tanky. We have a Bruiser-esque kind of like a Bruiser-esque champion out of the him. Can I bait out the thorns? That's kind of what I plan to do. I kind of plan to bait out the thorns. But now that they're just going straight for the turret, that should be enough for me to go ahead and say we're gonna get one of them. Gonna go ahead and see if we can't eat this guy because I want to, but I'm not gonna do that because that will steal the kill. I'm just gonna back off, let him get it. Hopefully he lets me get some of the minions to share their wealth. I'm actually going to take more than just my share of the wealth, I guess. Which is, you know, not the best, but, you know, I'm greedy. So I'm going to say, Aatrox, help. Nope, Aatrox isn't going to help at all. So I'm going to jump from behind and see if I can catch them out. Force them into a position they don't want to be in. But it seems like he went the other way knowing that I was behind him. So the Thresh just kills him anyway. So my ult forced him to run into the Thresh instead of away. Gonna go ahead and get some gold off here because, you know, why not? Why not steal some farm? I mean, it's not too bad of a crime considering that our Thresh is pretty far ahead of the Twitch now. You know, he can share the wealth. And, you know, that's the price you pay for Tahm Kench. So he's going to get out, sadly, but we can probably go ahead and do some damage to the turret. Going to go ahead and try my best to dodge anything she throws at us. Going to say, Aurelia's in, so I'm going to back off. I'm going to just take him and run. Why'd you go that way? We could have run. We kind of got to run here because they have more people here than we have on our side, so we got to be careful. So it seems like they're moving towards mid lane, so that's where we're going to go, I guess. So I'm going to see if I can't get any more on her, but you know, I at least forced her to back off. Aurelia should not be able to take out our team, so I'm going to say I'm going in. I'm going for it. So I'm going to go, I don't know which way to go if she tries to retreat, because it doesn't look like she's trying to retreat. Looks like she's going all in for this, but our team's going to kill her anyway, so I wasn't needed there. So I feel like this is the kind of game where, at this point, I'm not even needed at this point. You know, that's kind of sad. In the last game, I mean, I couldn't do anything to my team. I was the only one making a lot of plays. Our team all just kept killing themselves because they were getting greedy, in my opinion. And now, I mean, I got a little bit, you know, got a few kills in the beginning, kind of did damage, but now I'm kind of useless, you know? Like, my team could do this pretty much without me. I'm becoming redundant, which is not a good thing to become because it's just sad. It means you don't have any real value in this fight anymore. They can pretty much do what they need to do without me. Not too great, not too good at all. I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these plants because plants are yummy, and I got to eat my vegetables. Don't have my relic shield yet, and I kind of took them because they were very little gold. And I mean, I can't share them with my relic shield, so it doesn't really matter. Gonna go ahead and throw that out on her. It's not gonna kill it, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can kill it with my tongue. Not really gonna happen. Gonna go ahead and shield the next blast. Still gonna get hit by another blast, so that stinks. So Echo could probably do some really nasty things to us. He's gonna ult, sadly, meaning he's not gonna get much out of it. Doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna say back off. Gonna go ahead and get this for the extra speed boost so we can run away from the cannon and all. So let's go! I'd say Thresh should just pretty much back off just so he doesn't die. Because if they do catch him out, that's going to be pretty bad, though. He's pretty strong on his own. None of them can really 1v1 him, so that's probably why he's being really aggressive. Man, I look so fancy, don't I? I really have... Oh, they're going to surrender at the 28-minute mark. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the game. So, let's go over Tahm Kench and what he does really well for his own team. I mean, I'm not really that great at Tahm Kench, but I know a lot about him. And I'm going to tell you my kind of preferred playstyle with him and such. For one, I mean, I see a lot of Tahm Kenches that continuously poke you with a W by eating a minion and chucking it at you. Which does a good amount of damage, it slows you. And it does, you know, apply a stack, and then they try to go ahead and Q you and R you and try to eat you again, which is a good way to get aggressive if they are too far away from the turret. His ultimate can be very useful, but I mean, I haven't seen too many useful uses of it because it's very hard to land if you want to be good with it. It's kind of very hard indeed to kind of like get right because the enemy team does get a fair amount of warning. It takes you quite a bit of travel time. So it's kind of understandable to see how it's hard to use, and a lot of people don't like using it, which is why a lot of my teammates really didn't want to jump in my mouth and go ahead. Not only is that, but it's also stinky. And then, like, what I like to play with him is a bit more disengaged. I like to be able to be like, okay, if they're going to attack our opponents, I like to eat my opponents and pull them away from fights that I feel like are too dangerous for us to do. Or I like to eat them and then kind of like help them engage by allowing them to get that little speed boost towards the enemy so they can be spit out and kind of like get onto them, which will be easier. I mean, it's very hard to go ahead and get off a Devour unless you're in a lasting team fight or a lasting fight where they aren't trying to run away from you or you aren't trying to pick them off. Like, in lane it's very hard because they kind of just back off pretty easily, so it's kind of hard to do that. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, and if so, remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends. One last thing before I forget, there will be no straw poll this week because I've already decided that since Kindred is most likely going to be out by Friday, this Friday's the support Blink walk is going to be does support Kindred walk. So hopefully you guys are psyched for that. She's a new champion. I won't play her day one because she's probably not coming out exactly Friday. She's probably going to come out a little bit before, but hopefully you guys get pumped. See ya. Peace out and goodbye.